Fighting flames of fire, hang on to burning wires. We don't care anymore. Are we fading lovers? We keep wasting colors. Maybe we should let this go.
G'day guys, my name's Dave Trent and welcome to another GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And in this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to play All We Know by the Chainsmokers. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning, no capo, and you'll need to know 4 chord shapes. Now to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. So the 4 chord shapes are A minor, F, C, and G. So I'm going to start by teaching you the cool guitar riff in the verse. Now I'm going to teach you how to play this in 2 different positions. Both positions will sound exactly the same, but you'll be able to choose which one's more comfortable for you to play. After I've shown you how to play the riff, I'll also show you how to play a much easier strummed chord version of the verse for those beginners out there. Now for this verse we have 2 lines of tab, and for each line of tab we can break this up into 4 sections. So for the first position we have our index finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string and our pinky finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. We're going to pluck the 5th string and then the 2nd string and then the 5th string and then the 2nd string again with a down up picking motion. So it'll sound like this. For the second little section we change positions. Our index finger will go down 1 string onto the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and our middle finger will go onto the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We play the exact same picking motion, so it'll go down, up on the 4th string and the 1st string, and that'll sound like this. For the 3rd section, all you'll need to do is put your ring finger here on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Your picking motion will be the open 5th string and then the 2nd string with an up pick. And then you do that twice, so you have down, up. And finally, for the last little section of this first line, we keep our ring finger here on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. We do the down, up motion, and after that, we take our index finger and we put it down on the 3rd fret here, and we do the down, up motion. So that last section sounds like this. Down, up, down, up. The second line of tabs is going to be exactly the same as the first line of tabs, with one small exception. You're going to add an extra note at the end of the line. So for that last little section where we go down, up, you're going to add one more note, and that's the 5th fret of the 3rd string. So you go down, up, down. So altogether, the verse will sound like this. Now we get to the pre-chorus in the first position, and this is very similar to the verse. And we're going to break each line of tab up into quarters. We're going to start with our ring finger just here on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to hit the open 5th string. So the first section sounds like this. Our second little section is exactly the same as the verse. So we have our index finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string and our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We're going to hit that with the down, up. And then the 3rd section, we have our index finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string and our pinky on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. The 3rd section will sound like this. And then the 4th section is exactly the same, except for the last down, up pick. We take our middle finger and we put it on the 3rd fret here of the 2nd string. So the last section sounds like this. The second line of tab for the pre-chorus will be exactly the same as the first line, except we add one little extra note at the end, and that will be the 5th fret of the 3rd string here, and you'll play that with your pinky finger. So the last little section sounds like this. Down, up, down. And altogether, the pre-chorus will sound like this, slow. So now for the second way of playing our verse, we're going to use our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and we're going to alternate between the 5th string and the open 1st string. So the first section sounds like this. And for the second position, we have our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the second position sounds like. And then for our next little section, we'll just be alternating between the open 5th string and the open 1st string. And you just want to have your ring finger here ready on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. The third section sounds like this. And then the fourth section is 5th string, 1st string, 5th string, and then 2nd string. So the last little section. Now the second line of this tab is exactly the same, except we add one extra note, and that note is the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So the last little section of the second line sounds like this. And altogether, the second way of playing the verse will sound like this. And for the second way of playing the pre-chorus, again we have two lines of tab. For our first line, we start with our first chunk, which will just be the open 5th string and the open 1st string, which will sound like this. The second position is exactly the same as the verse. For our third position, we'll play a C chord, but we'll have our pinky finger here ready on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And our third section will just alternate between the 5th string and the 1st string, which will sound like this. And our last little chunk of 4 notes goes 5th string, 1st string, 5th string, 2nd string. And again, the second line is going to be exactly the same as the first line of this pre-chorus, except we add one extra note, and that is the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And to do that, we just lift our pinky finger off this altered C chord shape. So that last little section of the second line of the pre-chorus sounds like this. Altogether, the second way of playing the pre-chorus will be like this. So again, up to you. I've given you two different ways of playing the verse in the pre-chorus. You can choose which positions feel more comfortable for you. Personally, I like playing the first version the best, so that's what I'm going to do in the playthrough later on in the song. Now for the beginners out there, if the riff is too hard to play, then here's an easy strummed version. For the verse, you just need 3 chords, and they are C, F, and A minor. And the strumming pattern that you're going to use is going to go like this. Down, 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 up. And in succession, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And you're going to play that once for the C and once for the F and 2 times for the A minor. So the easy verse will sound like this. Down, 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 down. For the easy pre-chorus, again we have 3 chords. The 3 chords are A minor, F, and C. We're going to use the same strumming pattern, and the first 2 chords are going to be played for 1 strumming pattern, and the third chord, the C, is going to be played for 2 strumming patterns. So the pre-chorus, easy, will sound like this. Down, 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 down. Now we get to the chorus of the song, and it's very easy. It's just 3 chords. We have F, G, and A minor. And we're going to play a strumming pattern that goes like this. Down, down, up, down, up. And you're going to play that once for the first 2 chords and then twice for the third chord. So altogether, the chorus will sound like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 and you just keep repeating that. Finally, we get to the post-chorus /dancey bit. And it's really easy. There's just 3 chords. We have A minor, F, and then C. Our strumming pattern is going to go something like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, slap. Now the slap is going to be more or less a down strum, except you're just going to have a muted chord. You're not going to be pushing down on anything. Now the first two chords, the A minor and the F, are going to be within one strumming pattern, and the C will have its own strumming pattern. The point at which you change from the A minor to the F is going to be on the second up strum of that strumming pattern. So it goes down, down, up, down, slap. After the slap, there's a bit of a pause as well. So in total, the dance breakdown bit will sound like this. Down, down, up, down, down, slap. Down, down, up, down, slap. So now I'm going to play the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and post-chorus. I'm going to have my good friend Diana from Canada singing on top for some context. If you want to see her full vocal cover for it, then just check it out here. It's really amazing. Show her some love by subscribing to her channel and checking out her video. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the full vocal cover here. If you've enjoyed this and you want to see more in the future, then it helps so much if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on GuitarZero2Hero. Cheers.
I was doing just fine before I met you. Drink too much and that's an issue. Okay. Tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again.